question of this exercise. What they are trying to tell us, let us read. The product. What is the meaning of product? Product means multiplication. I said you in the previous chapter only, product and multiplication are one and the same. We were writing product form, multiplication form, that only. So the product of 4 and another number means they are trying to tell you एक number जो है multiplication जिनका करना है, एक number is 4 and the another number is unknown number. They have just told you and any another number. So let us take 4 on one side and another number means what? We don't know that number. So what we will do? We will replace that number with the alphabet from A to Z. Let us take suppose B. So what is the answer? See, this is one form of writing. Another form, as I told you in the previous question, which was the number followed by the alphabet, which is 4B over here. Okay, you can assume any number from A to Z in place of B. I have assumed B over here. In the next question, they are trying to tell us the product of 1. Over here we had 4. Over here they have replaced that 4 with 1. And another number. Same question, isn't it? Just they have replaced 4 with 1. So what you have to write? 1 into any letter from A to Z. For suppose C. So the answer is 1C. Listen, here I have assumed many letters like A, B, C, Z. Any number, any letter you can assume. But most advisable is X, because mostly for writing such type of mathematical equations, mostly X is used. So let us move on to the next question. But there is no hard and fast rule to use X only. You can use any letters between from A to Z. The next question. The number of berries given away by giving 10 each to a certain number of children. Nahi samjha, right? Let us break the sentence. The number of berries means what? कुछ तो number of berries है, वो तुम्हें find करना है कितने berries है. Given away means what? The berries, जो berries थे हमारे पास वो दे दिए हमने. By giving, कैसे किसको दिए, कहाँ दिए? Let us read that. By giving 10 each to a certain number of childrens means what? एक children अगर है तो उसको 10 berries दिए है. So they are asking you there were how many number of berries. So see, if 10 students है, 10 एक स्टूडेंट को मैं 10 berries दे रही हूँ, तो मेरे को अगर देखना है कि अगर 4 लोग रहेंगे तो मैं कितने berries दे रही हूँ. So see, एक को 10, दूसरे को 10, तीसरे को 10, चौथे को 10 means what? Total comes to what? 40 means there are how many berries? There were 40 berries. तो यहाँ पे वही बोला है how to find the number of berries. Simple है. Number of children multiplied by berries given to one children. So over here we have how many? 10 they were giving to one children. So let us assume, क्योंकि यहाँ पे बोला नहीं ना, there were how many children. So let us assume there are x number of children. Because see, we were in the previous question also we were replacing a number, unknown number with the alphabet from A to Z. So over here also we are doing the same. We don't know how many children were there. So we are replacing the number of children with a letter from A to Z, which is x. So I have written x where number of children. And एक children को कितना मिल रहा है? 10. So what it is? 10 into x, which comes to what? 10x. If there is no sign between the number and the alphabet, it is assumed to be multiplication sign. Like we have done over here also 4b, 1c. The same way over here 10x. Now the next question. The 10th question. The share of rice of each family, if a certain number of families have shared 100 kg of rice equally between them. मतलब I also didn't understand. Let us break the sentence and understand in detail. So see, the share of rice means what? हिस्सा, rice का कुछ हिस्सा. Okay, they are asking you what is the share. जैसे if I tell you कि there are 100 mangoes, so and there are 5 children, so you will ask, so you will divide it equally. So the number of mangoes you get is what is your share. Over here 100 divided by 5, which comes to what? 20. So how many mangoes which will each children get? Each children will get how many? 20 mangoes. So same over here, they are telling you the share of rice of each family. They are dividing it family wise. I have divided over here by children wise. Same here, children के जगह पे family they are writing. So a share of rice of each family, if a certain number of families have shared 100 kg of rice equally between them, means there are 100 kg of rice and there are certain number of families who have divided it equally. So what is एक फैमिली के हिस्से में कितना केजी राइस आएगा? दे आर टेलिंग यू दैट. सो पहले तो कितने केजीज थे? लाइक प्रीवियस क्वेश्चन आई टोल्ड यू देयर वर 100 मैंगोज एंड देयर वर 5 चिल्ड्रन. सो व्हाट वी डिड, वी डिवाइडेड 100 बाय 5 टू गेट 20. मींस व्हाट? एक स्टूडेंट को 20 मैंगोज मिले, एक चाइल्ड को 20 मैंगोज मिले. अब हियर द सेम, दे आर टेलिंग यू 100 केजी ऑफ राइस. मींस व्हाट? 100 की जगह पे क्या आएगा? 100 itself divided by a certain number of families, but we don't know that certain number. Over here in the previous example I have already told you there are 5 children and the 100 mangoes are divided equally between them. Over here they are telling you there are 100 kg but and equally divided amongst the families, but we don't know the number of families. Means जो यहाँ पे 5 मैंने बोला था वो यहाँ पे नहीं दिया है. So what we will do, we will replace that with a letter from A to Z. Over here we will take J. Okay, so what it is? It is 100 divided by J. So we have completed with the exercise. Understanding what we have to do in this exercise? Just we have to convert a statement into a mathematical statement by replacing the unknown number with a letter from A to Z.
No more spending your energy and money on coaching classes or missing classes for rain, for rally and any other nonsense. Subjects covered by multiple teachers with repeat telecasts. Doubts, concepts, applications, no problem. All explained through great and significant animation. So sit back comfortably in your home and watch Study Spectrum TV channel.
With the 12th exercise. In the previous exercise, we were not knowing the unknown number. So we were replacing the number with a letter from A to Z of our own choice. Over here, they have given you the unknown number. The number is not known, but they have also given you the which letter is to be used instead of that unknown number. So look, perimeter. What is the meaning of perimeter? First, you have to understand that. Perimeter means what? Suppose any diagram. Over here, I'll take a triangle. This is 2 centimeter, this is 3 centimeter, this is 4 centimeter. For example, okay. Now, what is a perimeter? Perimeter is the addition of the length of all the sides. That is, ये 2 centimeter है, this is 3 centimeter, this is 4 centimeter. Adding 2 plus 3 plus 4. This is 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 centimeter. So what is the perimeter of triangle? It is 9 centimeter. So adding the length of all the sides, we get the perimeter. It is possible for all diagrams. For example, if I say a square or a rectangle, this is a rectangle, okay? This is 2 centimeter, this is 2 centimeter, this is 4 centimeter, this is a 4 centimeter. So what is the perimeter of this rectangle? It is 4 plus 4, 8, 9, 10 and 11, 12. So the perimeter of this is what? 12. Now suppose, let us take a square. This is a square. The sides of this is are 2, 2, 2 and 2. So what is the perimeter of the square? It is 2 plus 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So the perimeter of the square is 8 centimeter. So like this, जो sides जितने भी, it can be for any shape, need not be a particular shape. ऐसा कोई शेप है, सो उसका भी पेरीमीटर हो सकता है, लाइक दिस इज 1, दिस इज 1, दिस इज 2, दिस इज 3, this is 2, this is 1, this is 2. So adding all this you can get the perimeter of this also. So simple as that. जितने भी sides है सबको add करना है, you will get the perimeter. So clear with the meaning of perimeter. So now let us move on. Now let us read the question further. Of a rectangle means what they are telling you कि वो एक rectangle है, rectangle का perimeter you have to find. So they have also given you the formula for this, which is 2 into length into breadth. Why 2 into length into breadth? Let's see. This is a rectangle, okay? This is a rectangle. In this, we know rectangle, this both opposite sides are equal and the lengths are equal. So over here, this both are equal and this both are equal. Suppose this is 2, 2, 4, 4. So what is the parameter of this? It is 4 plus 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So it is 12. What we have done? We have added all the sides. But over here ये लोग ने क्या किया है? इन दोनों को instead of writing 2 4s, they have written 1 4 multiplied by 2. Means what? 4 2s are 8 and 4 plus 4 8. Means what? Instead of writing 2 4s and an addition sign in between 4 plus 4, they have written it as 4 into 2 because there are 2 4s. 2 times 4. So they have written 4 into 2 plus 2 into 2 because there are 2 times 2. So 2 2s are 4. So what they have done is simply like that. Like 4 2s are 8 and 2 2s are 4. So 8 plus 4, 9, 10, 11 and 12. So we get the answer as 12, which is same when we add all the sides. Clear? When we add all the sides, you will get 12, and when you use this formula also, which is 2 into length into breadth, because there are 2 lengths and 2 breadths. So instead of writing length plus breadth, they have written as 2 length plus 2 breadth. Now they have taken this 2 common outside. So 2 into in bracket length plus breadth. So clear with this? So it is 2 into length into breadth. Now tell me, what is the length? See over here they have told that length is equal to L and breadth is equal to B. So tell me what will be the formula. It will be 2 into L into B. So clear with this? The parameter of the rectangle. Substituting this in the formula, you will get the answer. Now the second question. Parameter of square, which is 4 into length of sides. Means what? See, this is a square. This was a rectangle. So we had 2 into length plus breadth. But over here what it is? They are asking you perimeter of this square. Square, what is the feature of square? All the sides are equal. Means what? Suppose this is a square with 2, 2 and 2 centimeter. All the sides with 2 centimeter. So instead of writing 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2, you can write 2 into 4. See, 2 plus 2 comes to what? 4. 2 plus 2 comes to what? 4 plus 4, 16. So the answer is 16. Now tell me, 2 4s are 8, right? So 8. And look over here, it is 2 plus 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. When you add all the sides, you will get 8. And when you use this formula, which is 4 into length of a side, which is 2 over here, which is 4 into 2, comes to 8. Both the answers are 8. Means what? You can use this formula also, or you can add up all the sides also. So over here the answer is what? 8 for this question. But we don't know the number over here. We just know it is 4 multiplied by the length of this side. So what is the length of this side? They have told you the length of this side is A. So what I will write instead of A, 8, 4A. Why 4A? Because ये तो example था given by me, in which the length of the side was 2 centimeter. But over here we don't know the size of the length of the side. So they have told that the length of the side is A. So what I have done, I have written this 4 multiplied by A. Why A? Because here they are telling that the length of the side. In my example it was 2, but they are telling in the question what they are telling? In the question they are telling the length of the side is A. So it is 4A. 4 multiplied by 1 length. Don't multiply 4 by adding all this and multiplying again it by 4. Why we are multiplying 4? So that we know we did not add this 4 times. Suppose 2 over here, 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2. 4 बार 2 को प्लस करने की जरूरत नहीं है. Instead of that you can write 4 into 2 which comes to 8 only. Okay. So the next, perimeter of a triangle. They are telling you perimeter of a triangle. In the previous example, 2 plus 3 plus 4 means what? What is the perimeter of a triangle? Addition of all the sides. In triangle you all know, tri itself means that 3. Triangle itself means, tri means 3, means what? There is 3 sides in triangle. For suppose this is 2, this is 3, this is 4. This is not an exact measurement. I am just saying, suppose let us take all the sides are equal only, which is 3, 3 and 3. All the sides are of 3 centimeters. So what will be the parameter of this? Parameter वो होता है जो lines मैंने draw की है ना, तुम्हें देखना है कि total उस lines का measurement कितना है. So over here it is 3, one side 3, other side 3, other side 3. It need not be the same. In my example I am giving the same. Okay, let us take this as 4. So what will be the parameter of this? It will be 3 plus 3 which is 6 plus 4 which comes to what? 10. There is no formula for this. You just have to add up all the sides. So that's what they are telling. Perimeter of a triangle is equal to sum of the lengths of the sides of the triangle. These are the sides of the triangle and the summation of this or addition of this will come to what? Perimeter of a triangle. So it will be what? Now they are telling you the lengths are A, B and C. In my example it was 3, 3 and 4. Now they are telling नहीं 3, 3 and 4 was in my example. वो मेरा खुद का example था. But in the question what they are telling you, the lengths are of A, B and C. So replacing this by A, this by B and this by C. What is the parameter? Previously what we were doing 3 plus 3 plus 4. अभी 3 के 4 के जगह पे क्या आ गया? A, B and C. So what will be the parameter of this? It will be A plus B plus C. So simply तुम्हें फॉर्मूला भी दिया है. इंस्टेड वो वर्ड को रिप्लेस किससे करना है जो तुम्हें ब्रैकेट में दिया है. Over here it was 2 into length into breadth. So that was replaced by L and B. So in the second question they were asking you 4 into length of a side. Length of a side. Side का जितना length है multiplied by 4. So they in the bracket they have mentioned the length of the side is A centimeter. So 4 into A. In the next question they are telling you parameter of a triangle. So parameter of triangle we all know it is the summation of all the sides. So summation of all the sides and they have told that the sides are A, B and C. So A plus B plus C. So clear with the first 3 questions of this exercise. Now let us start with the 4th question of this exercise. In this question also we are given a statement and the unknown numbers or the words. You have to replace that words with the letter given in the bracket. Look, they are telling you that profit is equal to selling price minus cost price. Means what? If I say you, मैंने कोई चीज़, suppose this chalk, I purchased it for 10 rupees and now I am selling it for 8 rupees. Tell me, I had profit or loss? 10 रुपए का मैंने खरीदा था and I am selling it at 8 rupees. Means what? कम में बेच रही हूँ. Means what? मेरा क्या हो रहा है? नुकसान हो रहा है. So what will be the loss? Loss will be 10 minus 8. For suppose the reverse case, I had profit. Suppose I brought this chalk for 10 rupees and अचानक chalks का shortage आ गया. Everyone is demanding for chalk. तो मैं इसको 12 रुपए में बेच रही हूँ. So what? मैंने खरीदा था कितने में? 10 में. And मैं अभी बेच कितने में रही हूँ? 12 में. तो मेरा प्रॉफिट मुझे ज़्यादा कितने पैसे मिल रहे हैं? 2 रुपये ज़्यादा मिल रहे हैं, राइट? 10 रुपये तो मैंने 10 रुपये का तो खरीदा था, अभी 12 में दे रही हूँ. मीन्स व्हाट? आई एम गेटिंग 2 रुपीज़ फॉर माई ओन सेल्फ. दैट इज व्हाट प्रॉफिट. तो प्रॉफिट क्या होता है? सेलिंग प्राइस माइनस कॉस्ट प्राइस. मैंने कितने में बेचा था ये चौक? 12 रुपये में. तो व्हाट इज द सेलिंग प्राइस? सेलिंग प्राइस इज व्हाट? जिसमें मैं बेच रही हूँ. तो सेलिंग प्राइस इज व्हाट? 12 रुपीज़. एंड व्हाट इज द कॉस्ट प्राइस ऑफ द चौक? मैंने बोला था ना मैंने 10 रुपये में लिया था, जितने में लिया दैट इज व्हाट? कॉस्ट प्राइस. सो हियर दे आर टेलिंग यू प्रॉफिट इज इक्वल टू सेलिंग प्राइस माइनस कॉस्ट प्राइस. नाउ टेल मी व्हाट इज प्रॉफिट. प्रॉफिट को क्या कैसे लिखना है? दिया है यहाँ पे कितना प्रॉफिट हो रहा है मुझे, कितना सेलिंग प्राइस है, कितना कॉस्ट प्राइस है, नहीं दिया है. दे हैव जस्ट रिटन दैट इंस्टेड ऑफ प्रॉफिट यू हैव टू राइट P, इंस्टेड ऑफ सेलिंग प्राइस you have to write S, and instead of cost price you have to write C. So let us replace it. प्रॉफिट की जगह पे P इज इक्वल टू सेलिंग प्राइस विच इज S माइनस कॉस्ट प्राइस विच इज C. So what is this mathematical statement? It is P is equal to S minus C, which is selling price minus cost price. Now the next question, which is question number 2. In that sub question 1, the product of two numbers and the product of the same number in opposite order are same. कुछ समझा? नहीं. I'll give you one example. Suppose 2 multiplied by 3. What is the answer of this? 2 1s are 2, 2 2s are 4, 2 3s are 6. So the answer comes to what? 6. And suppose मैं इन दोनों को इंटरचेंज कर देती हूँ, 3 into 2 कर देती हूँ, 3 into 2. Tell me what is 3 2s are? 3 1s are 3, 3 2s are 6. मतलब क्या? मैं नंबर को आगे लिखूँ या नंबर को पीछे लिखूँ in multiplication? The answer remains one and the same, but differs in what? Subtraction and division. Addition में भी दोनों सेम ही रहता है, मल्टीप्लिकेशन में भी आंसर सेम ही रहता है. The number differs in minus sign. Suppose I tell you 15 minus 5, it is 10, but I say 5 minus 15, it comes to minus 10. So number differs in division, subtraction and also in division. Obviously मैं बोलूँगी कि एक नंबर से, like in previous example we have already seen. So in subtraction and division the number changes, whereas in multiplication and addition the number remains one and the same. No, the place of the numbers does not matter, the number matters. दो नंबर हो, जैसे कि यहाँ पे 2 and 3 matters, उनका ऑर्डर मैटर नहीं करता, मैं 2 को पहले लिखूँ या 3 को पहले लिखूँ, the answer remains the same. वही स्टेटमेंट में बोला है. And the numbers they have already given you as A and B. यहाँ पे मैंने 3 and 2 assume किया था, और here they have already told that number is A and B. Suppose 2 को A ले लेते हैं, 3 को B ले लेते हैं. So what will be the answer? How you will represent this statement? You will write it as A into B is equal to B into A. Because बोला है ना दोनों same है. What is the meaning of same? Same means equal to. Means what? The product of two numbers which is A, B over here, A into B is equal to what? The product of the same numbers in opposite order, which is B into A. So this is the way of representing this statement in mathematics. Now the second statement, the product obtained by multiplying. What they are telling you? They are telling you to multiply. What is the meaning of multiply? Multiplication sign which is a cross mark. Multiply the number by 1 is number itself which is n. Means what? एक number है n. उसको किससे multiply करना है? उसको 1 से multiply करना है. And the answer will what? The answer will remain the same. Suppose n है, तो n multiplied by 1 will be the number itself which is the n itself. How? इसको एक number form में लिखते हैं. This is suppose number है 3. 3 multiplied by 1 is equal to what? 3 itself. Means अगर कोई number को 1 से multiply करोगे तो answer वही number आएगा. Over here I have replaced 3 with n. So n into 1 is equal to what? n. Another example. Suppose 4. Now tell me what is 4 ones are? 4 ones are is 4. Means कोई भी number यहाँ change करते रहो, उसको 1 से multiply करोगे तो वो number खुद ही आ जाएगा. The answer will be the number itself. See, read the question again. The product obtained by multiplying the number which is n in the bracket. So I will replace the number with n by 1. Means what? Multiplying the number with what? 1 is the number itself. Means n itself. So clear with all the questions?